Alright. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I've seen my face since yesterday. Oh man. I was like, oh man, my nose hurts a little bit. Well, I can see why, stupid. Anyways, we got the fuel thing straightened out. The driver's meeting, they said, we asked you to make another 30 miles. There's not enough room to get in and out of this lot, and one of the Kiwis I just heard over the radio went out and got lost and couldn't get back in. This place is a maze. It's about a maze getting up in here.
I'm leaving it like it is, taking the whole journey from.
So that was that.
Where I got hit.
I don't know. I still think we could have all got out and got fueled up last night and got back, but hey, I'm not in charge here. I just drive my Jeep. But so yeah, we're gonna make it 30 miles. And we got a parade to go to today. Well, I gotta get this map out here and show you guys. Whoa. It's way too early to listen to that BS. We're just gonna turn that on. I gotta conserve my battery. Get the map out here and then we'll look at our route today. But we got some kind of Lincoln Highway celebration. And we're going to lead their parade. And it's a pretty big to-do, so looks like this video is going to be an hour long again. So here we are in the great state of Iowa, Marshalltown. We're going to bop back on down the Little Lincoln Highway there. Then we're just going to drive right off the edge of the earth. We're going to come into Nevada. A local corrected me on my pronunciation. It's not Nevada, even though that would be grammatically correct. It's Nevada. And then we're gonna go across the South Skunk River. We crossed the Iowa River yesterday and I didn't even know it. South Skunk River, through Ames, Spoon, Ogden. Every time I see Ogden I think Utah. And bop on down the road here, bop. But anyways, Nevada is where the parade is. So it's mostly a straight shot across the state here, and our overnight's in Denison. It looks to be about 30 miles from the state line, which means tomorrow we're off into Nebraska, staying away from Omaha, staying away from Des Moines. Yes sir indeedy. Alright, I'm gonna finish my coffee and then let's go. This road's fun. It's like we're galloping up the hill.
Preparing to turn left, stay on 230th, following the Lincoln Highway Loop sign. Trail copies, follow the Lincoln Highway Loop sign.
Idiot! I don't know if any of you guys collect those Atlas Powder Company TNT boxes. That was a Atlas Powder Company trailer. Probably full of TNT at one point. That's awesome.
And we're going to be...
That's a state center, not just center, but it's there's Center Station. Across the tracks here, I believe this is a Transcontinental Railroad here. We'll get caught back up here, and then we'll be all right. Now that I took a deep breath, I wonder if State Center is in the center of the state, like State College is kind of in the center of the state. I'll have to look into that. I need one of those at my house. That's cool. The Dukes came out to see us. Hey, Dukes. That's great. What a beaut. Hey folks, so we're staged here in Nevada, Iowa for the Lincoln Highway Days celebration they have here in Nevada. So everything fell into place so that we were coming through here right as they were going to have their Lincoln Highway Days parade. It's wonderful. So we're going to be leading their parade, and then they're going to break off, and we're going to keep going down the Lincoln Highway, and we're just going to keep on going down the road. It's going to be an amazing sight. So another thing I wanted to talk about was I was given some friendly advice by one of our MVPA members that's an avid follower of my adventures, and he says to tone down the foul language. I didn't even think that there were young kids out there that would want to watch our adventures here, so I apologize. I apologize for using coarse adult language. I'm going to dial it back to 0, so from here on out it's going to be PG rated. Last thing I want to talk about is this windmill back here. These are amazing pieces of engineering. I don't know if you were watching, I don't even know if that clip went up, But I was talking about the Huey. In York, there was a Huey that came in, and don't they sound amazing? I love that sound. And anybody, you Vietnam vets out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those things sound amazing, they look amazing, and I've never been in one, but I would jump at the chance, jump at the opportunity to take a ride in a Huey. But the Huey has a very unique sound, and from what I've read, the earlier models had 2 blades on the rotor. The rotor was a 2-blade rotor, and as such, it has to spin faster to create the lift. And because of that, because it spins faster, and the rotors are so long, the tips of the rotors break the speed of sound. Okay, so the tip speed out there is over the sound barrier, and that's why it has that whoop 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 sound sometimes when they hit it just right. And that's interesting because these windmills over here are designed to not make any sound. If you ever look at them, they're really thick at the hub, and then they taper off to a point at the very end. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's quite a bit of air pushing on those rotors, and they're sloped back. The wind is pushing them back. It's amazing. They're just amazing pieces of technology. And they're designed to not make any kind of sound akin to a Huey, and that was a tie-in. The Huey is the opposite. So that I wanted to point that out because it's fascinating to me. Windmills are fascinating. Just engineering and technology to me is just, I really get off on it. So I wanted to share that. And lastly, yesterday, I took a video of a sign, and we were coming into Tama. It's a Lincoln Highway historic site, and I believe it was a bridge, original Lincoln Highway bridge, dating back to probably the teens or the 20s. We didn't get to go over it, unfortunately. Our course took us some other way. I wanted to get a shot of it, and I apologize for that. But Kevin over here, he's behind me. He's a funny guy. He's always cracking jokes and stuff, makes me laugh. But yeah, we're firing them up. We're getting ready to hit first gear in this parade, and so there's just those things I wanted to go over real quick. And yeah, here we are, Nevada, and we're gonna be in a parade, buddy, and you're gonna get to go along. YouTube. Yeah. Now this is a parade. Good morning. I think it goes up over that hill there. Well, I don't care if this video is an hour long. I didn't serve, but I'm doing it for everyone who did.
All right, thank you.
I was by your house last night, and guess what happened?
What happened, Mom?
Your grandma was playing the numbers. Well, you just find that out? Well, what do you know? We found out. Yes, we did. We found out. Now we know. We found out. We found out that grandma played the numbers. We found out. Yes, we did. We found out. She couldn't keep it hid. We found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers. Think about them every day. Dream about them every night. Get up early in the morning. See that our numbers comes out just right. We found out. Yes, we know. We found out. Bless her soul. We found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, say good bird. Fire extinguisher.
Yeah, hopefully I don't need to use it.
We found out, bless her soul, we found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers. We found out, yes, oh yes.
Hi.
We found out, we found out, we found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers. She's at the fruit stand every day, buys bananas by the bunch.
Smile, you're on
She
YouTube.
looked at all the
Hi, YouTube.
that's where she gets her hunch.
Hi.
Out, yes, we know. We found out to let her show. We found out. Now we know that grandma plays the numbers.
That's so cute.
Hey, grandma, did you get your numbers in yet? Well, a second hit, son. Well, what did you play? 3, 6, 9. There you go.
Hi.
Are you still with us?
Yes. You're on YouTube.
Yes. Oh, What's your channel?
Johnny Rossman. No, gotta find Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is hard to find out here. Now, was that a parade or what? Wow. You know, we have, in State College, we have one of the biggest 4th of July fireworks celebrations ever. They call it 4th Fest. And that parade back there in the middle of Iowa puts 4th Fest to shame. I'm telling you that right now. Wow, that was amazing. So our next stop is going to be the Iowa Air National Guard. I don't have my map handy. Hold on. Let's go back there and get the old map there. In Boone. We're going to Boone, Iowa. Hopefully, there's going to be some hardware taken off for landing. And if so, I would love to get some footage of that and share it with you guys. This is like 35 days of a kid in a candy store for me. I'm on overload here. Wow. So thank you, Nevada. Beautiful town. The people, I'm speechless, but I'm glad you guys got to share that experience with me. So we're heading on down the Lincoln Highway. Here we go.
Have you got tiny?
I know I keep talking about those windmills, but there's one more thing I want to talk about. Whenever there's a severe, I don't know how they control it, but when there's a severe weather, severe wind coming in, we're going to pass it. You can see how far bent back the blades are. Isn't that amazing? You ever see them hauling them down the road on a tractor trailer? Those prop blades are straight. Now, whenever they encounter severe weather, they have a mechanism in them that'll feather those props and turn them with the wind, so the rotor will stop spinning. Those epic fail videos you see on YouTube and stuff, when they're over speeding and they fly apart, well, that means that probably that feathering system malfunctioned. So that's and all of this may not be 100% factual, but these are things I've just picked up along the way. Pretty cool.
Staying in the right lane the whole time.
Dude's like, what? Is this real life? Founded in 1868. My eyes working right? This is a dirt road. So we're on 220th Street, west of Ames, west of Iowa State University. Slapped my Penn State magnet on the cowl there, on the windshield cowling. Surprisingly, no one said anything about it. But I gotta represent my employer, Penn State University. Especially going through a college town. Holy man, definitely got to represent. I didn't bring a Penn State shirt with me. How stupid is that? So I called ahead to our lunch stop in Boone, Iowa at the Air National Guard airstrip. The first place I called was O'Reilly's. I want to replace the throttle position sensor on this because it's been acting a little strange the last day or so. Here's another one. Oh man, that's so fun. I'd say something funny about it on the radio, but no one would answer me anyways. So I called ahead to O'Reilly. Guy has one on the shelves, 20 bucks for a throttle position sensor. I'm just gonna throw it on there, and even if that doesn't fix the problem, I'll know it's not the TPS that's malfunctioning. I got on it hard yesterday, and it just laid down like a dog. And then sometimes the idle is a little bit screwed up. So you gearheads out there, I would assume if it was only an idle problem, I would assume it would be the EGR valve with carbon stuck in it, or the idle air control not working right, controlling the idle right. But because I have a symptom on wide open throttle, laying down, no check engine lights or nothing like that, I timed it myself, so I know everything's right. I'm just going to replace the TPS because I wanted to anyways. That's the original 1993 throttle position sensor in this, so I know it's about time for a new round of sensors. I'll replace them one at a time. I did a knock sensor before I left. Now I don't have a knock engine light anymore. So what's cool, I haven't really told anybody this, but what's cool about this Jeep is, you see that amber light there? That's my check engine light. And I have the circuit wired in, so I can check it. I can check the codes just like you would in on an OBD1 vehicle. You have to put a jumper in the plug pack. Well, I have it already wired in. I just flip a switch, turn the key on, and then it gives me the codes, so I can read the codes right away. So, no codes, we're good, but I'm putting a new TPS in it. So, boy, this is sure is beautiful out here. Enough gearhead talk. Let's just enjoy this ride. Thanks. Hey, we got some fans.
Yeah.
Look at that beauty right there. That's my favorite helicopter, by the way. Utility helicopter number 1. It's just a whole fleet of Blackhawks. Oh man. I'm starting to drool. I'll take one of them, please.
Park somewhere
and one of them.
The car on
and then one of these babies for the weekends. Thank you very much. Look at all the toys they have here.
Good job, everybody.
Drill the recovery lead feeder. Mark must want to make a switch on the
So, just got back. Got my TPS. Got everything I need to put it in. Gonna throw it in real quick. I made it back to the convoy before they left out. I thought I was gonna be late because they said 12:15 and it's 12:25. I thought I was gonna be in a little bit of doo-doo. But yeah, made it back. Gonna drop it in here. Here's the what I assume is the offending part right here, the old throttle position sensor. Is not positioning my throttle, sensing the position right. So we'll see if that makes a difference. It should. Like I say, I'm not getting any engine lights, so I don't know. But at least I can know that's not the problem then, right? Okay, so let's do it. All right, got a brand new TPS on there. Only took about 2 minutes, so let's fire it up and see if it's gonna fire up an idle rate. I might have to recalibrate it. Stuck in third gear. I put that new throttle position sensor on there and it's not working right at all. So next stop we make, I'm putting the old TPS back on. Then when we stop for the night, I'll put the new TPS back on and reset the computer and see if that makes any difference. It kind of sucks, I'm kind of on my own. There are some very knowledgeable folks here, but I'm on my own in regards to this specific engine and electronic control. So, good thing is it threw an engine code as soon as I put that new TPS on. I have an engine code now, and I'm assuming it's going to be TPS out of range. And if it is, so if it is, that's what it is, and I'm almost guaranteed that's what it is. I'm going to reset the computer. If I still get the code again, then that means I got to jump TPS. I'll take it back to O'Reilly and switch it out. But not only do I have the original, I also have a spare from '93. I didn't want to put it on. I wanted to just put a new one on, thinking it would be plug and play. But it's not plug and play, baby. So, we'll get it.
Yeah, let's cross the tracks and make the left on 217 off the Lincoln Highway side.
I gotta give myself some lead time behind the guy in front of me and get her up in the drive, because going 35 mile an hour in second gear is just not my jam. Deep Rock Station.
Smaller vehicles go on the inside loop.
Finally an antique store that is open. Look at this beautiful doorstep. It's glass. Yeah?
They had concrete over that, and I built for this building,
Yeah.
and I started breaking the floor out.
What is under this thing? Then I started doing it real easy. That's how that other glass got broken out.
Isn't that amazing?
So that glass and this red was original. Now I added the green.
Well, what was this building then?
Oh, it's been a lot of things.
Really?
I found out the other day it used to be a cafe at one time too.
Wow.
But it's been a lot of things.
You know, you don't see stuff like that
No,
anymore.
and what that is, see the basement comes clear up here, and that was kind of a skyline. That part of the basement.
Oh, you know they do that in the old ships too. The old sailboats, they have like little prisms in the deck so you can see below deck.
Yep.
That is amazing. What a find. So we just stopped in Jefferson for our PM break, and what a beautiful town it is. They even had that there. Thanks for having us.
Yep.
They even had a antique shop. Oh, we're falling behind. Bye-bye! We're gonna zip around here. See ya! Holy cow, we're doing laps! We're gonna make another lap around this beautiful building. Is this City Hall? Oh, what a beautiful building. It's like a parade!
Yeah, it is.
All right, now I think we're lined up here. Well, that was fun. All right, so we made our full lap around City Hall, and now we're back on the Lincoln Highway. It's 76 degrees out, 3:24 p.m. according to the Home State Bank of Jefferson, Iowa. And we're heading on down the road now. Next stop, Denison. Here we come, baby. Also, for the record, I think O'Reilly Auto Parts sold me a piece of junk, or he pulled the wrong part, because I put that old throttle position sensor back in there and the things were running like a charm now, and my engine light went out. So, if it starts to act up again, I have a spare I'm going to put in. In the meantime, I'm going to return that part to O'Reilly, maybe go to Napa. Or just see what's available when we get to Denison. So, just wanted to brief you on that. Everything's hunky-dory. I just wasn't 100% satisfied with how this engine was running, so that was a quick fix, didn't work out. Moving on, tomorrow's a brand new day. Those are the Lincoln statues. So I'm happy we took that little I'm glad we took that little detour down this country road, because those two Abraham Lincoln statues we saw, if you do some research on the Lincoln Highway, you'll hear comes another one. Hold on. That wasn't as bad. You'll find that those were erected in 1926 by James E. Moss, a Civil War veteran who lost a foot at Missionary Ridge. He thought Lincoln was the bee's knees, and he was an avid supporter of the Lincoln Highway. And he wanted to show his support, so he put those statues up. And I thought I had read somewhere that they had gotten moved out in the middle of a cornfield, and that must be where they ended up. in Iowa has marked that section of the original Lincoln Highway, and we got to run on it today. So that's pretty cool, and I'm glad you guys got to see it too. Just bopping down the trail here, and no big deal. And I start to, yes, get rid of that loose wrench. Start to hear that sound a tire makes when it's flat, and I look out. It's starting to wash back and forth on me, kind of like washing me back and forth. And I look out, and there my left rear's flat. So get out, get the tire changed. Recovery's here. Get the new tire on. Everything's hunky-dory, right? Go put that tire on there, and I says, well, we'll figure it out later, right? And there it is, plain as day. Boom. We'll be able to patch that tube. Yeah, no big deal.
Oh, was that?
Hard to miss, huh? So that was pretty well done. Here's the way this works. I broke down, I pulled off. The guy behind me, 5'4", pulls in behind me. He watches traffic for me while I initiate my repairs. I got the thing up in the air, got the spare off, got the spare on. He helped me turn the wrench. Recovery tails behind the main convoy, behind the main column. They pulled in. If I needed to be trailered, I'd get trailered. But I was on the ground ready to roll before they got to us. So now I'm attached to the recovery unit, Unit 6, until we reach our next stop, which is going to be Denison. And then tomorrow morning I can rejoin my Jeep unit, baby. So we'll get to camp. I'll break that rim down. I have 2 spare tubes. Thankfully I don't have to patch a tube that's in it right now. And then on our next rest stop, I will patch that tube for a spare, although I really don't need to because I have 2 spare tubes, but I'll patch it anyways. Alright, I gotta focus on driving. Watch out for them nails in the road, buddy. Here we go! Let it go.
Pass over to the second bridge called the Cassidy Bridge. And then you'll see a sign that says River Access. That's the turn you want to make. It's a narrow turn, swing wide. Here, towards me. Got an oncoming extra wide something or other in the road.
We got you, buddy. We got you.
It's a seed planter. Could have fooled me. Okay, swing wide at the public river access sign.
And we're here, finally. There's the rest of the crew. We're gonna get her. Hey. So, hey, I'm here with my new friend Gary. We met on Facebook. And his grandson Dylan's over here. And look what he drove 150 miles today. Well, it's going to be, what, 300 for you? Because you drove in, and then we drove all the way out here, and then he's going to drive home. He lives in Boone, or in the Boone area. So check out this beautiful Carryall. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, shiny. So tell us a little bit about this machine here.
Well, I don't know if we have that much memory, but the short story Basically, it's been in the family since 1948.
Okay.
I got it from my great uncle,
Wow.
and I've had it since 1970. I paid $1 for it.
Yep, of course,
So,
through the family. Yeah.
Anyway, over the time, I've been working on it, and it's been on the road. We go to shows and things. It's not a Trader Queen. It's got a 251 flathead in it. It runs great. It's got 430 gears front and back.
So that thing will climb a tree.
I can go down the road 65 miles an hour.
Oh, man.
Put it in four-wheel drive and climb a tree.
That's great.
So it runs really nice.
Can we take a look at that flathead?
Sure.
Look at that.
It's a little dusty.
As
after
well,
all the roads.
we went down probably 30. We probably went down 30 miles of dirt roads today. So I mean, but look at that. Wow.
So
Are you satisfied with this?
right now, yeah. I could have went for the V8 a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go with the V8 at that time.
Right.
I'd like to have an automatic, but not in my lifetime.
There's just something romantic about going up through the gears.
Yeah. But it's got power steering, so I can go down. It's got disc brakes, all four wheels.
Wow. Disc
Dual
brakes,
master
power steering.
cylinder.
Wow. So it'll go, it'll turn, it'll stop.
Yep. And yeah, it's easy to drive. I can go down the road easy.
Wow.
And creature comforts, electric seats, out of a 2000 Ford Explorer.
Wow.
So,
they look like they're leather.
Yeah.
Leather seats in a Carryall. How about that?
And I also went through my second childhood when I got it all together. It's got a 5-speaker subsystem.
Oh yeah, gonna crank that baby up to 11.
So yeah, there's the interior.
Wow. Wow. Love it. What a nice machine.
And yeah, I put a synchronized NP 420 in it. So now I have synchronized third and fourth gear.
That's great.
So again, it runs nice. I'm happy with it.
That looks like a lifelong project here.
My life and then whoever else. I'll never sell it.
That's the way I am too. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful machine. Yo, Dylan.
Is that your grand?
Sup?
Hi.
Just wanted to get this beautiful girl's name in the shot. Old Recon. Oh, but the old Warhorse is pretty popular today. Well, everybody must be asleep because I'm out here working on this here rim and tire myself. No one even stopped by to see if I was okay. That's all right. I don't know if any of you have watched my other videos, but I took this tube out of an original combat rim. It has 6 patches on it. 3 different types of patches. So this tube has seen some nails before. So I think it'll be just perfect for my little Jeep here. So I'm gonna stuff this tube in the tire. Already got tore apart, and then I plan to go to McDonald's and upload some of these videos, but I want to change a couple sensors on the engine too, see if I can get it running a little better. I don't really like the way it runs right now, so I'm gonna do a little fine tuning, change the tire, get this tire back where it belongs, put my spare back where it belongs, and then we're gonna call it a night. I get cleaned up and call it a night. So, all right, Jeep fans, flat fender fanatics, and convoy crazies, we'll see you tomorrow.